Hi everybody, how's it going? This is beginner class number 2. We're going to very much start off where we left off the last day and keep. We're going to do a lot of the same moves, nothing too spectacular. We're going to work on maybe learning the surfers again. I'm going to throw in some mountain climbers, so we'll learn how to do those. And we're going to do probably about 10 of each exercise as we go through it. Again, starting off with a good warm up, then a dynamic type warm up that'll include the surfers and everything else, and then we'll do about 4 exercises in the main part of the session. So again, I'm going to try and explain the moves a little bit more than I would in the other class. So again, it's good for people even in the other class and the intermediates type stuff, that they are doing things right, because you can get into bad habits, as somebody pointed out to me the last day. It's quite easy to start doing things wrong, not bending a knee where you need to bend a knee, or things like that can impact you. So we'll start off just getting warmed up, and I'm going to do about 2 minutes of a warm up. So away we go, just on the jog, nice and easy. I may just fall over in the middle of this class because I'm after doing a tough turbo session on the bike, and the legs are like jelly, so just bear with me as much as you can. Okay, so we're just going to move. Again, we're going to go inside out, little arch. Get your knee up, inside out, open up our hips. Just do 3 either side, on the spot. And we'll do the same thing. We're just going to come from the outside into the front of the body. Outside, in, outside, in. Same to the side. Outside and in, outside in, outside in. Okay, on the jog, I'm just going to move our arms, get the arms going nice and slowly, forward and backwards. And we'll repeat that again. You're starting lifting your knees, speeding it up a little bit. Forward again and backwards. And just a little side to side step, so just a step sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jog again. We're just going to flick our heels up behind. Just start by just your right leg up behind like that. Okay? Just kick it off your back side if you can. And the opposite side, same thing. Just going to do up the star jumps. And jog again. Just stay on the jog. You start to feel the heart rate just slowly starting to build up now, okay? Just on the spot. Do a couple of dynamic moves just off the wall. We're just going to pump our calf muscles out behind us. Pump the legs. Keep your back nice and straight. Just pumping the legs. We're doing a couple of leg swings off the wall as well. Okay, like we did the last day. So just on the wall. Hands are just opposite the shoulders. They're thereabouts. And you're just swinging from right to left. Okay, across the body. And the opposite way. Left to right. Up and across the body. And you're going to put your hand on the wall, inside leg does the movement. So forward and back behind. Okay? And back behind. I'm doing it over here. Inside leg, right leg. So you have to do them here. And the opposite way. Your leg is straight in that one. We're going to do the exact same thing with the leg bent in a minute. We're just doing another couple on inside. Straight up, straight back behind. You should engage your glute on the way back. You should squeeze your glute muscle on the way back behind. That's your butt muscles. Give them a good squeeze as they're going back, okay? And bend the knee. Same thing with the knee bent, kicking out in front, toe up, knee bent. And squeeze behind. Same thing again. Okay. If you start feeling a little bit loose, if you want to extend that warm up, just pause the video, do a little bit more jogging, get the heart rate going, okay? I'm going to go into the dynamic part of the session now, which will get us properly warmed up, okay? So we're going to do high knees, we're going to do some more star jumps, we're going to do some surfers and mountain climbers, okay? Those 4 are the exercises. So high knees, you know, okay? And then we're going to go with star jumps, which you know as well. So jumping out, back in, up, out, hands up, and back in. Then we're going to go to surfers, which I demonstrated the last day again. Bending one knee, one leg straight, arm on the ground, arm up, twist it behind you. And you're going to hop to the other side and bend the other knee. Okay? And the same thing going back again. So it's kind of like a hop. Keep your back as straight as you can. If you look at me there from the side, my back is straight. If you can't touch this hand off the ground, just wherever it hangs, as long as you're not bending your back like that when you're doing it, okay? Try and keep that back straight. Mountain climbers. So you're down in plank. Most people know this from some stage of their life, maybe from training or something in clubs. And you're just hopping your legs up between the hands. Okay? Up and back, up and back, up and back. You see that from forward. Okay? You're just going forward, up the knee, up, in here, back. Again, try and stay as solid as you can through your kind of plank position, this position here. Try and stay solid. Okay, you shouldn't be wavering too much as you're doing it. Keep the body and the core nice and solid. Only the legs are going, okay? So just the legs are moving in the mountain climber. So that's our 4 exercises. We're going to do them. There's 10 of each. We're going to do them twice. Put that in there. We're going to do them twice, and then we'll go into our other exercises. Okay, so we'll run through that nice and quick, get ourselves warm, and then we can do our little core exercises. Okay, so I'm only going to give about 10 seconds break between each exercise, then you've about 30 seconds break until you do those exercises a second time. Okay, so off we go. High knees for 10. 1, 2, get the arms going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds. Start feeling loose. Roll the shoulders a bit. Up on your toes. Get your ankles going as well. If they're feeling any tight. Okay, star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Again, roll out your ankles. Give yourself a little break. The ankles are very tight as usual. Okay, into surfer. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, if you're only doing 2 or 3 in that 10 seconds, in those 10 moves, no problem. Don't worry about it. Just do whatever level you're at, okay? Just build it up week by week. I'm not going to increase this class any more than it is last week and this week already with the beginner class. It's going to stay at this level for at least 10 weeks, okay? And the next one is mountain climber. 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's your 4 dynamics. Give yourselves 20, 30 seconds off there. Just fix them out. Again, have a bottle of water beside you. Keep hydrating all the way through the session. And again, after the session, have a good drink. Hydration is massive. Get food into you very quickly as well. I normally would try and do this before dinner so that you're having a good meal afterwards, getting the nutrients in to replace the muscles that you've broken down a bit in your session, okay, and rebuild them back stronger than they were before. So try and do that, try and eat afterwards. And if you're really stuck for time, just throw it in, but make sure that you get enough kind of downtime before you go to bed, because otherwise you're going to be jumping around the bed for about an hour. So try and fit it in there somewhere where you get some downtime afterwards. Okay, let's stop talking. We'll go into high knees again for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do 5 seconds off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Start jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, into surfers next. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, mountain climber. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. So that's your warm up. So you're now properly warm. You got the blood going. It's also working your cardio a small bit. So that's kind of a little bit of cardio thrown into the session as well. And again, I'm not going to increase that too much as the weeks go on. It's going to be basically the same sort of stuff. It'll be you that gets faster and stronger as you do it. So the next part of the session, we're going to do crunches. Okay, again, we're going to just do normal crunches this week. So you're coming up in between the legs with your hands. So bring your hands up, all the way up, and you're coming up using your core, engage your core, okay? Normal crunch. Then we're going to do, what should I say we're going to do? Oh yeah, we're going to do squats, wide and narrow, okay? So you're going to squat for 10. So you're going to go normal squat, and then you're going to step out to the side, and you do a wide squat into the center, normal squat, out to the side, wide squat. That's called a sumo squat, okay? Went wider. So that for 10. Then we're going to do side planks, okay? So we're just going to do about 10 seconds in each. So onto your elbow, arm up in the air, 2 feet together up off the ground. We'll do 10 seconds on the right, 10 seconds on the left, okay? So it's basically 4 exercises in the main set today. Again, it's not going to challenge you massively if you've been doing some core work already, but it's a really good base just to start building yourself towards the other classes and also learning how to do these things without doing the wrong way, okay? So I'm going to start with, there's a lot of jumping from the ground and getting up in this one, but again, it's all movement, okay? So just when you're coming up out of your crunch to go into your squat, get up off the ground nice and slowly. You know, that's where people end up hurting themselves. Get up by coming up, push up with your arm, bend your knee, come up with your leg, okay? Getting up off the ground, stuff like that, that's when we get hurt, right? So just, normally what I'll do is I'll do 4 or 5 different floor moves and then standing moves the next day or something, but today I'm mixing it up a bit. So for 10, crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give yourself a few seconds, okay? You're coming up. We'll do our squats. Normal squat first. 1, wide. 2, normal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If it's a case that you've never really done much squatting, just do 10 normal squats, 5 normal squats, whatever it is, okay, that suits you. And in the plank, we're going to go on our side and face away from you first. I'm only just going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a lot of people do in these classes is they jump in way above their own ability. You need to build it up over time, like anything else. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Like that. If you jump in to one of the other classes where we're jumping around the place and doing all sorts of crazy moves, it's just going to scare us off straight away. So we're better off just build it up like this over time, okay? So crunches again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also bring your hands behind your head and down by your side if you want. 5, 6. Everything you do with your hand can vary the muscles that are being used. 8, 9, 10. Up for squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the hips up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, just keep your hip up there. You know, don't slack too much. Don't go up too high. Just nice and level, okay? Keep it level. Alright. So that's basically our couple of moves for today, guys. Let's do a very, very quick stretch at the end. Again, it's a short session, but it's a nice little builder, okay? Just to build it up. We're going to do a little bit of flexibility now, okay? Just to finish it off. I'm going to do 3 exercises standing and 3 on the ground. And we're done. Okay? So I don't know if you've done yoga, but we're just going to do a warrior pose. So you're just bending your left leg, left knee, your toes pointing forward. Back leg is straight with your toe pointed out to the side. Okay? Bring your arms up nice and level and just sit down into that. That's one stretch. We're just going to hold the stretches for about 5 seconds each. Maybe 10. Something like that. And swap the other side. Again, sit down as low as you can into that till you feel the stretch. Feel the stretch inside your groin area, probably in the hips a bit as well. That's one very simple stretch, okay? Second one, we're just going to do the same thing. You're going to bring your left hand down the inside of your left foot. Your right hand goes up in the air, keeping that back leg straight and this leg bent. And just twist and look up at your hand. It's a good twisting one, opening up the hips again. Great stretches for people that are sitting at desks a lot, just to open up our hips. Same on the opposite side. Right hand down the inside of the right leg, left hand up in the air, and twist and look up. And you can hold these for as long as you like. Open up your hips. Some people are much more flexible than others, okay? I'm going to come out of that slowly. Okay, third one. Standing, both feet are going to face the same direction, straight legs. Okay, one foot's at a bit of an angle, okay, the other one's pretty much straight forward. And just come down with your left hand on the inside of your left leg or onto your ankle. Okay, keep your legs straight so you feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. And twist again. You should feel this on your left leg mostly. And look up at your right hand. Again, it's a good twister for your hips, hip flexors, your back as well, your lower. Opposite way. Again, feet are just a little bit wider than hip width apart. Left foot slightly at an angle, right foot straight forward. Down the right leg, looking up at the left hand. And one side will be tighter than the other side. Which is, my right side is tighter than my left, always. Oops. Bit of a speed wobble there. But it will happen. Let's go back into it again. Okay, there's just 3 stretches for today, okay? You can practice those, rewind and practice as you need to. We're going to go down onto the ground for 3 now. So just down onto the right knee first. Left leg forward at a right angle, okay? And just lean into that left leg. Lean into it and you feel the stretch. You probably feel a bit of a stretch in your Achilles if you're tight down here, okay? And you feel a stretch in your hip area again. Maybe in your glute as well. So we're going to put our right elbow on the outside of our left knee, and we're going to face the other way, opening up our chest. And as you do that, you'll feel the stretch go into your glute a lot more on your left side. And come out of that slowly again. Onto the other knee. Right leg forward. Your back toes pointing onto the ground, okay? Not flat on the ground like that. It's better pointed up, gives it a bit more stretch. Lean into that again. Did you feel the stretch again? I don't feel as much of a stretch on the Achilles on this side, which makes me think I'm a bit tight in that other one, so might need a bit of work. And again, my hip here, you'll feel a bit of a stretch there. Again, left elbow outside of the right knee, just above it, outside. Facing forward, open up your chest as much as you can. Keep the lean in. And again, that's opening up the stretch in the hips a bit more. Lovely. Okay, we're going to just do the pigeon pose, which I think we did in this class the last day. So get down, right leg goes underneath the body, okay? Flat, straight across underneath, and your leg out behind. Just come down. Now you can come down, just sit your head on your hands, if that's as flexible as you want to go. Just sit your head there in your hands, lean into your right side a little bit, just to feel the stretch here in the glute, in the back of the leg a bit there as well. Want to stretch that a bit more, bring your head down onto the ground, put your hands forward, flat onto the ground in front of you. You should feel the stretch a little bit more. Again, keep your toe pointed up, as you can see mine hopefully. Come up out of that, looking up at the ceiling. So we're going to go on to the other side. Left leg goes underneath your body. Right leg out behind. Same thing. Come down with your hands first to see how the stretch is going. And then you're going to bring your head onto the ground. If you can go a bit more into it, deeper into the stretch, and just lean a little bit to your left side. And breathe. Remember to breathe nice and steady through the stretch. I'm going to look up the ceiling now in a second, just nice and slowly come up out of that. Straight arms, looking up at the ceiling. Come out of that. We're just going to stand up again. Last stretch. Just going to come down, feet together, or just apart. Going to come down in front, looking forward. Put your hands on your shins, straight back, head up, look forward. Okay? And go down. Just feel the stretch in the back of your legs. We're going to go down a small bit forward. Grab your ankles or your toes, wherever you can. Keep your legs as straight as possible. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Come up nice and slowly onto your shins again, looking forward. Nice and slowly come up out of that. Just put your hands up in the air. Looking up with your hands and lean back. Hands behind your head a bit. Come straight. Your hands up. We're just going to lean to the left. Or if that's the right even. I was looking at the screen. Nice and slowly up out of that. And to the opposite side. That's it. Do a little dance for yourself. Nice and loose. Feel nice and loose. And you're all done. Okay? Again, loads more stuff we can throw in there, stretching wise. But that's it for beginner 2, lads. Well done, guys. 24 minutes and you're all done. Okay? So you can enjoy the rest of the day. Talk to you soon. Thanks a million. Bye bye.